Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Leadership Talks with Ratiba Mohale on Empowerment Podcast. Our aim is to inspire you, equip you, and empower you for a better future ahead. We've got a special episode today. We're going to be talking about the importance of documenting our work as leaders. How important it is that as leaders we document our work. And this is a conversation that was inspired by a conversation with a friend. And I thought that I should do something and share a conversation that we had and the insights and the nuggets on why it is important for us to document our work as leaders and what that can do for us. Enjoy the episode and make sure that you follow us every on social media platforms via Empowerment Podcast and subscribe to our YouTube channel and share with your cats, your dogs, and your family and your cousins to come and subscribe and join our community. Thank you so much and enjoy. Hi guys. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are good. And yeah, man, it's been a while. Firstly, I just want to start and say thank you so much for listening to our podcast. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. Thank you so much for commenting, to those who are commenting, and also showing us love, man. So it's been a while. I've been in hibernation, and a lot has been happening on my side in terms of growth, in terms of traveling, and I realized, man, I was talking to a friend. I went to visit a friend today. This is 26th of June. As I record this, I went to visit a friend. And they are running an incubation. They are running an incubation for entrepreneurs. And this incubation takes in, different entrepreneurs and also teach them various skills. And after that, they actually graduate and then they become part of that institution, because the incubation program is a substructure for the big institution, which is a university. And then when you graduate as a business entrepreneur, you become part of the database of the university to offer the services that they could require from you. So when they need a specific service, they go through the database and you guys are the first preference to get that. So while I was sitting with her and we're having this conversation, a thought dawned on me, and because we were having a conversation, I'm like, how long have you been doing this work? And she's like, no, I've been doing this work for 8 years. I'm like, do you know how important it is that sometimes as we are leaders and we within the job or within whatever task that we're doing or within our career or within the basic work that we're doing, forget to document our work? How important it is to document our work. So today we're just gonna talk about how important it is to document your work as a leader, because I feel like a lot of people are doing amazing things and great things, but we don't get time to actually, document this work. And I told her that if you have done something for 5 years, you qualify to be an expert and you qualify to write something about what you're doing. So she's close to 10 years. That's 8 years, close to 10 years, so close to a decade of doing the same work. And she was telling me that she has probably mentored or came across over 1,000 entrepreneurs through the incubation since she's been working there, that she has close contact with, that she has managed their financial, that she has, shared the skills and taught them, being part of the incubation, that she has profiled, that she has, covered them together into, every year they put a report, and that report profiles every entrepreneur that has been in the incubation for that year, and she writes those things. And I said, how much it is important for you as a marketing leader or as a leader to write and document your work, because that's how you build your voice. One, documenting your work help you to build your voice and conceptual and consolidate your thoughts. Two, documenting your work helps you to build your brand as a thought leader in the industry that you're in. Already, the fact that you have done it for close to 8 years, that simply means that you are an expert or you qualify to share advice, words on the industry that you're doing or on the work that you're doing. So I said to her, I gave a couple of ideas. I gave her like 2, 3 book ideas to write, and I hope she's gonna follow through with it and write for herself so that she can be able to document. And this will help her to actually get out there and speak about the work that she's doing. Because sometimes we sit with the incredible work that we're doing. We're helping entrepreneurs. We are helping different people of walks of life. You know how nice it is that 2 years down the line, someone comes and say, "Hey, at the count of contact with you, my life changed. You helped me, and I'm now running a business. My business is successful, and it is where I am at today." So, I think one, the importance of documenting your work is to actually build a voice, to actually create a brand for yourself. Third one, become a thought leader in the industry. Fourth one, get to reap the results of the work that you've been doing. And by obviously building up a speaking profile from there, you'll get invited to speak in different platforms, and then that's how you grow. And you literally become a voice in that industry, become a voice in that potentially those who are creative enough can build businesses out of that. You can become a consulting person, or you can become, business consultant, or something, business strategist, or whatever that could be out there. But I think it's very, very important to document our work and to document our thoughts. And this is one of those experiences where I thought, you know what, let me just remind someone who could be listening to me, or another leader who could be listening to me today, to say it is very, very important that you document your work, that you document the work that you're doing. If it's a life-changing work that you're doing, document it. Write a book, write articles, write some of the things I can tell you, right? If you are someone who know that you forget, you can create WhatsApp allows us to create a page or a group for on our own in our phones. So you create that a group. I've got a group that I've created on my phone called Daily Thoughts. So those daily thoughts is whatever that comes to my head, I write in that group. Whatever that comes to my head, I voice note it in that group, so that later I can sit down and listen to that. I can sit down and read and write it down. But when you're on the go, you're working, make sure create something like that for yourself on your phone, or take your recording thing and say, write, timestamp it, say just 26 June 2024, timestamp it 5 or whatever time, and then talk about whatever you want to talk about, because you are documenting it, and then you can translate it later when you are settled, or when you have created a day to do that. So that's one of the ways you can help to document. But if you're someone who loves to write, please write every thought that you have, write. But most importantly, in the industries that we are in, or you are in as a leader, make sure that you document your work, because that puts you above the rest. That puts you above the rest, because you are now conceptualizing your work, and maybe you even can do a research more, and it gives you an opportunity to learn more about the industry that you're in. So that conversation with my friend, made me want to come here and share this thought, to say that document your work. Make sure that you document your work and the work that you're doing. Some of your works that you guys are doing is life changing. You are helping people to get better. You're helping people that you're gonna meet 5 years later, and they've done incredible work just by your words, or just by your skills that you have shared with them. Yeah, cool. Make sure that as a leader, you document your work, and it's very, very important to document your work, and it will help you to build your voice in the industry. Thank you. And have a great day, and we shall chat. What up? What up? Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. We hope that you really, really, really enjoyed it. Before you even leave, make sure that you have subscribed. Make sure that you have followed us on all our digital media platforms. Make sure that you have shared this link with someone that you think is a leader, and they need to see this link. They need to see this link. make sure that you share with them and you continue to share it across. Drop a comment, everyone on social platforms or on YouTube where you are listening to. Drop a comment and we shall respond and engage with you. Thank you so much for tuning in and
Empowerment Podcast. Inspire, equip, and empower.